Hey guys, it's Hunter here. Welcome back to my channel. So, sorry, this is gonna be kind of the setup for the videos from now on, just because this is my dorm, this is my desk, on the other side is my roommate Hannah's side, so this is kind of like my workspace, so this is what we're working with. But yeah, so you're basically just sat up on my Brita right now, so that's what we're working with. But I wanted to film this video for you guys because it was kind of interesting, and I didn't really know what to make of it, and I kind of wanted to start telling you guys about my spooky content, sharing it with you guys. I don't have a lot of spooky content or spooky things that have happened to me, but I did kind of want to share some creepy dreams that I've been having lately that had to do with the paranormal. So if you guys want to hear my paranormal dreams, then make sure to stay tuned. And also, if you like my channel and you want to help me out, like this video and leave a comment down below. And also, if you're new here, subscribe and join my YouTube channel, because there's going to be a lot of content coming soon that I'm super excited about and excited for you guys to see. So with that, let's get on into the story time. Okay, so to start off, this was like a dream that I'd had before. So when I had this dream like 2 weeks ago, this was the second time I'd had this dream. I'd had this dream probably a few years ago. But basically the dream was that I was, like my family, okay, so it involved my whole entire family. My family was being haunted, like terrorized by these mean spirits. So these spirits were like, some reason they were angry at my family, they were angry at me, and they would do things to physically harm us. So I remember I would be walking down the street hanging out with my friends, and I would get like pushed into the road or like into the side of a wall. Like I would just be pushed, and it was always, I knew in my dream, I always knew that it was these spirits that were pushing me or that were harming me. And I remember everywhere I go, I would see these spirits, like I could see them. And they would just like laugh at me and like taunt me and just like harm me. And it was always like a group of like 3 or 4 spirits. And this is the exact same dream that I had a few years ago. So this was the second time having this dream. Everything was the exact same, except I was older. So in my first dream I was younger, and now in this dream I was about my age that I am right now. And so my whole family was being terrorized by these spirits that we could all see. Like we could all see them plain as day, but no one else could ever see them. Like I remember I was walking like to the movies one night with a group of my friends, and like none of them could see these spirits, but I could see this spirit following me. It was following me as we were walking downtown, and I just remember seeing these spirits all around me. And I remember that was driving me crazy. So I remember going home like a few days later and talking to my mom about this and saying, "Mom, I can see these spirits. Why are they here? Why are they here? Like, what's happening?" And I remember my mom telling me that this had happened before, that these spirits had came after us before and had been terrorizing us and hurting us physically and all that sort of thing. I remember her telling me that this had happened before, and I was like, well, why is this happening? How do we stop it? Like, I can't handle this. I remember being at the point where I was like, I can't deal with these spirits like hurting me anymore. I can't do it, because it was annoying, because I was seeing them literally everywhere. And my mom said, well, yes, I was like, how did we get rid of them last time? Like, how do we solve this problem? And my mom said, you are the only one that can get rid of these spirits. Last time we had to bring a medium in, and she told you how to talk to these spirits, how to send them away, and you're the only one that can talk to these spirits and send them away. And I was like, okay. And I didn't remember me doing this last time. I think I was like younger, so I don't remember like me sending these spirits away or whatever. So I was like, okay, well, let's do it again. I want to send the spirits away again. So my mom like calls up this medium, this medium, and I remember like being in a big circle in my living room with my family all standing around, and this medium was telling me how to speak this spirit language, to communicate with these spirits, to tell them to go away, that they weren't welcome here. And I remember I'm like, I don't know how to speak this language. Like, it was a language I'd never heard of. It was no language that's in the real world, I can tell you that. And she's like, yes, you can, you know how to speak this language. And so I just started like moving my mouth, and this language was coming out of my mouth. And I remember I could see all the spirits still around me, and I remember telling them, go away, you're not welcome here, we don't want you here. And I sent the spirits away. Like, that was at the end of this thing this medium was helping me with. I sent these spirits away. and then I woke up like right after I'd sent these spirits away. So I just thought that was an interesting dream. I don't know if it means anything or if it has any correlation to anything, but I thought it was weird that I've had that dream once before and it was the exact same dream except for the age difference. So I just thought that was really weird, but I thought it was an interesting, creepy dream that I wanted to share with you guys. So yeah, that was the first one. And then I've had one more dream having to do with the paranormal that I thought I would share with you guys. So this was a dream that I had, I think last month I had this dream. So in the dream I was like at this haunted location. Me and my boyfriend Connor had gone to this haunted location. We were so excited to investigate, to like catch ghosts. I remember I was so excited because I really wanted to have my first paranormal experience. I've never had a real life paranormal experience, and I was so sure that I wanted to have one in this haunted location. And I remember it must have been like a weekend trip because it wasn't that long of a trip. But on the day that we were leaving, I don't remember any other part of the weekend, but I just remember it was the day that we were leaving. We had packed up our stuff, and I remember saying to the owner of this house, it was like an old mansion-y type house, like a manor probably, and I remember telling him, I said, I'm so sad that I didn't get to have a paranormal experience because I really thought that it was going to be here. And he was like, yeah, I don't know why the spirits didn't come out. They always come out for people, so I don't know why you wouldn't see one. And I was like, yeah, that really, really sucks. And then I remember he left, and me and Connor were finishing packing up our things, and I remember hearing the owner of the house calling my name. And I remember walking out into the hallway, and I saw him standing there. He said, Hunter, there's a spirit here, and I think that he wants to show himself to you. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so the owner of the house was like, walk down the hallway and like tell me what you feel. So I remember I was like, okay, let's do it. So I started walking down the hallway, and when I crossed this path where this spirit was, I felt like this cold ice wave go over me, and I could feel the spirit touch my arm, like put its hand on my shoulder like this. And I'm like, I can feel it. And I remember when the spirit like touched my shoulder, I just felt like a shocking sensation run down my body, and I was like, I felt the spirit. And I remember I was like not scared. I was so excited because I'd had my first paranormal experience and I had wanted it so badly. And I was like, that's so cool. And so I woke up kind of like happy, and I was like, oh my gosh, I had my first paranormal experience. And then I realized it was a dream, and I was like, oh, but it was such a vivid dream. So I don't know if that dream means anything, but I just thought it was kind of an interesting dream. So yeah, those are the two paranormal dreams that I've had recently, and it's kind of weird to me since I've never really had paranormal dreams before. I've never had dreams involving ghosts or anything spooky or anything like that, so I just thought it was kind of interesting. So yeah, if you guys have had any spooky paranormal dreams, or if you have any idea what these dreams could be about, go ahead and drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.